We approached this inclusive project by using the poem "Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night" by Dylan Thomas, using accessible music technology, various different ways of illustrating and painting, animation, VJing and video. What we wanted to do was bring together these three different disciplines and bring them together to form a cohesive piece of art that could be taken home to play on your computer, or that could be projected in a gallery, or that could be performed outside of school. I have been focusing on the musical side of the project. We're using a mix of traditional and more contemporary electronic instruments. In a way that allows them to be completely accessible. Things like iPad apps, the sound beam, MIDI keyboards. The young people being able to create a piece that has got real feeling, texture and movement.
My name's Dave Bain, I'm an illustrator from Bristol. I've been specifically working with the art class in Crug Ysgol. We've been using foam balls and sponges and printmaking techniques. We've been getting them involved, picking up each of the tools and the brushes. Then we start adding paint and using chalk and getting marks happening on pieces of paper and enjoying that visual play, making sure that they're relating what's happening with those materials and the marks that they're making. Giving the power to them so that they're creating it and we're not touching anything involved, that they're actually fully engaged with those tools. The students have been able to work with Luke and engage with that musically and then immediately come back into the art lesson and start making marks on a piece of paper. And we've had music playing in the background as well, which has really helped them relax and get into a spirit of creativity.
My name is Tom Newell. I'm a video designer from Bristol, and I have been involved in this project to introduce the idea of live video for performance. I have been bringing the images to a projection screen that the students have been controlling live, introducing the idea that they could reflect mood and atmosphere, as well as controlling lights to bring visual representation to the music that they've been making. We used a bit of software called Touch OSC where we could design interfaces kind of on the fly based around how they were controlling things. We could pick up on what they were interested in exploring and then give them the controls to do that, rather than just saying this is a button, this is what it does. And I think then they could perform the video in a way that was meaningful to them and individual to them. What was really nice is what we did in the final celebrations. We brought the Crug Glas students that were involved in the making of the pieces so they could see how it was developed through the work we did at Morriston.
The pupils at Crug Glas work best using all their senses. They've got different ways of seeing the world and sensing the world, and through this project they've been able to access the world and other people through all their senses, through the vibration, through lights, through sound, and through social friendships that have been built. Luke and his team have worked really well, bring it all together and make it something really age appropriate and exciting and in your face.
The sessions were inclusive, which means that there's students from Morriston and Crug Glas in the same room participating in music making all together. By collaborating and making music together, they are able to not just musically but socially interact in a new way, and music gave them that platform, and this project hopefully gave them that platform.
Against the dying of the light. Red. Against the dying of the light.